Hello everyone and welcome to another royal reading. The person we are going to be reading on today is Doria. Doria, disappearing Doria, the mystery woman. Allegedly, Prince Charles has been trying to contact her, wanting to talk to her. I assume as trying to build a bridge back to Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, trying to get Doria's input, Doria's help. This is all alleged. I think the story came from Neil Sean, if I'm not mistaken. It's a while back that I heard this and filed it away in my notes, and today I decided is the day that I'm going to be looking at this story, and of course tarot reading. Out shoots the Harry and Meghan card as I'm shuffling. Tarot reading just for entertainment purposes or just my opinion. So I'm going to be doing a Celtic cross now using just my normal Rider-Waite tarot deck and looking at Doria Raglan, how she is, what's going on with her, why she didn't take the call from Prince Charles, how she's getting on with Harry and Meghan, what her attitude is to the royal family. Just a general check-in, just a general energy reading on her to see what's going on with her. And I don't think I've looked at her on this channel yet. So first look at Doria to see how she is doing. And bottom of the deck, the Fool in reverse, and not happy. That's not a happy energy. That is some regret possibly about some rash acts, a journey, a new start to her life that she possibly thought was going to be really exciting and very positive, and has turned out not to be quite the adventure she thought it was going to be, more of a misadventure. And that is a very interesting energy to come out there. Being foolish, being reckless, and regretting it as the underlying energy. So let's see how that energy carries through into this reading. Her general situation right now. What is she feeling? Well, she's fine. She's conjuring things up. She's in charge. She is, in my opinion, the puppet master. She's pulling the strings. She's making things happen. She is busy. She's got all kinds of irons in the fire, all kinds of schemes, all kinds of things going on there. I don't think I've seen the Magician card for a long time on this channel. And there it is. There is Doria. Doria is the power behind the throne, I would say, in Montecito, with that major arcana coming out. So however much of a misadventure it has been so far, it does not seem to be deterring her from persevering with whatever schemes she's got going with that Magician card. And always a little bit of a trickster energy, even when it's in the upright, the Magician, but got all the power, all the tools, all the skills, all the abilities, all the things that she needs to conjure and to manifest and to make things happen. So what might be standing in her way? What obstacles might be in her way? And there is a very interesting card, the Ace of Cups in reverse. Of course it is the pregnancy card. Difficulties around that might be why we have the Fool in reverse there, the misadventure, the mistake, with the Ace of Cups in reverse, the for pregnancy allegedly, and also not whatever she's up to is not bringing her the happiness, the contentment, the satisfaction that she thought it would. The Ace of Cups is a very unhappy card, so there's a lot of disappointment in that card. Things that she thought was going to be wonderful not turning out to be so wonderful after all, and possibly falling out with people, possibly feeling quite emotional, quite upset about things that are going on in her world. However powerful she may be with that Magician card, it hasn't quite worked out the way that she thought it was going to work out. So This card, the hidden energy card, and I have asked very specifically for the tarot to tell me why she didn't take the call from Prince Charles, or why she has ignored him, not bothered to speak to him. And it looks as if it's because somebody cut off the money supply. Allegedly, my opinion, all of those things. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. The money's run out, the money's dried up. That never-ending supply of money that Prince Charles allegedly was to Harry and Meghan, and also allegedly to Doria, has stopped. And that is why she is not bothering to answer the phone, in my opinion. And that is very interesting, very harsh. And so she is feeling that she's not going to waste her time, because the 7 is about time. 7 of Pentacles is about time that you put into something for return on investment. She can't be bothered anymore with Prince Charles, because no more money is forthcoming from Prince Charles. So how about that? Not a surprise to me, but it's quite, having said it's not a surprise, it is still quite hard to see it in such a brutal way. The cards aren't messing around here. They're being very direct and very blunt. And it must be quite bruising for Prince Charles, water sign man, very sensitive apparently, to just be ghosted with that card, just because no more money. I only loved you for your money, and now I can't be bothered with you. So what is Doria's current focus? What's she busy with now? And we get the 5 of Wands in reverse. There's been some kind of a fallout in her life that she is now trying to fix. And I don't know, I doubt it's with the royal family. I doubt that she's trying to persuade Harry and Meghan to make peace with the royal family. It could be within the Markle family, with Thomas Markle. But there's conflict there. There is conflict, and the 5 of Wands is always people who are fighting with each other. They are fighting in a family group or a business group or something like that. So she's got conflict around her. She's not happy. Clearly she's not happy with this Ace of Cups in reverse and then the 5 of Wands. So she's trying to emerge successfully from that conflict, whatever it is. It's competition. It's dog eat dog energy always. There's also people who are learning things, training for combat, training to get better at something. So it could be that she has been trying to learn something, trying to study something, but it's not going well, and she feels that she hasn't mastered whatever skills she needs to be victorious. The 6 of Wands is the card that follows the 5 of Wands, and somehow there is this feeling of inadequacy, of being defeated, and trying to recover from it. So I'd be interested to know what she's up to in a business sense. She allegedly has a business dealing with the elderly, and it looks a bit dodgy in my opinion. And she does seem to have lost her license to practice as a social worker. It hasn't been renewed. So there's stuff going on. There's stuff going on in Doria's life, and there's no doubt stuff going on with Harry and Meghan as well. What has happened in her recent past? Let's see. The cards have to tell us, and yet again we get a pregnancy card in the reverse, the Empress in reverse, and it's very clearly telling me that she's unhappy with that surrogacy scheme and the fake pregnancy. She doesn't support it. She doesn't feel it was a good idea. She doesn't feel it was successful. And a very interesting card to come out sitting next to this Ace of Cups in reverse. Very interesting. Major arcana there. Bad idea. Bad mother. And I did a reading a long time ago in the channel, very early days of the channel, about alleged welfare checks that were going on in Montecito, that possibly Doria was involved in, that possibly Doria even called in social services. She was concerned. So bad energy here, bad energy, and not what one wants to see when there are children involved, allegedly. Children that we just never see. So, what is going to be coming up in the near future with Doria in her life? What's going to be going on? And another unhappy card. The Sun in reverse is just getting worse and worse. Another major arcana. It's the Leo card in reverse. One of the Leo cards. It is unhappiness, defeat, loss of money, loss of abundance, loss of joy, life just being really difficult, very, very difficult, very unrewarding. And there's a child, of course, in this card, the happy, innocent, playful card. This is the card of play and innocence and joy, and in the reverse. So I'm not going to labour the point. You all know what I'm talking about. It doesn't look good. And lots of major arcana in this reading, more major arcana than I've seen in a reading in a long time. So how's she getting on with Harry and Meghan right now? What's going on with them? And fallout, big fallout, 3 of Cups, big fallout. She's not happy with them at all. There is the conflict. That's the conflict. Fallout. She possibly is not appreciating their party lifestyle, alleged party lifestyle. Doesn't think it's appropriate in the circumstances of what's in their home. The 2 children, allegedly, as again, the mystery children, the missing children. But no, she does not approve of them. She does not approve of the way they're living their lives, the way they're conducting themselves, the lifestyle, the choices that they have made, the foolish choices, the reckless choices that they have made, the things that they have done. Doesn't approve at all, Doria. Can't be bothered with Prince Charles, but doesn't think very highly of them either. She's it looks like a very direct woman in her opinions, even though she is so silent in public. And her relationship or her intentions or her attitude towards the royal family. How does she feel towards the royal family? Can't be bothered with them either. Ace of Wands in reverse. Done with them. Not interested. Sees no way back into an association with the royal family. Waste of time. Nothing new there. Nothing to achieve. No new start. No new projects. No new relationship. It's done. It's finished. It was all a mistake, really. It ended in disaster with that Ace of Wands in the reverse. It turned out not to be the brilliant thing that she thought it was going to be. Not at all. And disappointment, a source even of regret. Very interesting. Very interesting. There's some really big cards coming out here for Doria. And her hopes and fears at this current time. There it is, the worry, the stress, the anxiety, the sleepless nights. Worried about all of this being found out. Worried about possibly some of this being found out, because 7 of Pentacles in reverse could be tucking away money, siphoning funds that didn't really belong to her, and not wanting to be accountable for that. That is all my opinion. But those are some of the rumours that have been going around for a very long time, that 7 of Pentacles could be indicating. It's not the usual interpretation of that card as far as I read, but it's what's talking to me now. It just wants to be said, it wants to be heard, that little idea. So she's worried. She's definitely worried. She's definitely regretful about some of the things that have been going on, some of the things that she's been doing, some of the things that maybe she doesn't want found out. Let's see. Outcome for her of her association with the royals. How's it going to go for her ultimately? Not well. Not well. Broken home, loss of a home, loss of a foundation that she thought was stable, that she's been building, that she's been working on. Disappointment, no reason to celebrate there, nothing joyful. Sun in reverse. Here is her near future and the ultimate outcome. Cast out. The 4 of Wands for me is more and more becoming a royal family card. There is the palace. There are the people celebrating. That's the wedding. That's everything was so happy. It was so lovely. There she was. Prince Charles was so kind to her, so gracious, such a gentleman towards her. She's going to be shut out of the royal family. It's finished, it's done. She knows it with that Ace of Wands there in reverse. She knows it's all over, not bothering to take the calls because she knows it's all over. And there are things that she's very worried about them finding out or coming to light. And she's a worried woman, Doria, an unhappy woman, a very unhappy woman. Puppet master there, that's looks like a long con, my opinion. A lot of people have said long con with Doria and Meghan right from the start. She was seen there in Toronto at the Invictus Games with Meghan and Marcus Anderson, and Harry looking very flustered, very perplexed, very unhappy. Our next minute engagement announced. Looks like the long con is going to go badly for her ultimately, and it's turned into a rather sinister reading. I didn't expect it to, but I do feel that there is something that these cards really wanted to say today about Doria. So hope you enjoyed this reading. I'm a bit stunned by it, quite honestly. I'll totter away now, and I'll see you tomorrow.